What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. This is a compilation of some lost footage on that trip that we took to New Bern, North Carolina a couple months ago. I did add the shorts when we went to see the Pepsi Cola Museum, but I found the rest of the footage. So this is us kind of hanging out in New Bern and just kind of walking around the downtown area. It was super, super cute. We also go to a restaurant. I think it's called Persimmons. I don't know. I think it's called Persimmons though. But we end up going to this restaurant on kind of the riverfront, I think it is. It smelled very, very oceany. But nonetheless, the trip to New Bern was really fun, and New Bern is such a cute little town. So enjoy the video. If you've got any questions about the content, let me know in the comments. And if you enjoy these types of videos, let me know in the comments. Like the video, share the video, and always leave me a comment and let me know that you are here, and I will talk to you later. perfectly one time in my life.
Yeah, I think that's what I did. Because I think it helped when she was telling me like, you know, when to cut my wheel and like right here when it was turning. Perfect, perfect. Practice.
That's the manual that has like the extra handle where you still turn it into the pedal again.
Oh yeah.
That's the manual.
Yeah.
just looking into my soul. New Bern, North Carolina for the weekend. It's such a cute little coastal town. I actually never even heard of New Bern with an N. It's not Newburgh, but I never heard of this little town before we got here, and it's very cute. Like, it's very like frozen in time almost. Definitely worth a visit. Again, we were in really kind of the downtown area. We stayed at I think it's the DoubleTree, but there's also another hotel next door, and it's called the Tryon. Very, very nice. Really nice accommodations right on the water. I believe this is a lake. It's not the intercoastal or anything. I only filmed really just kind of a walk around. We had breakfast at this place called I forgot what it's called. I'll put the name in the description. And then we just had dinner at, I think it's called Persephone's on the waterfront. And the food was really good. A very nice, just a really nice place on the water. It's really cute. Lots of the boats and things are out there. It is a little, I want to say a little humid here, because it's right on the water and it's warm. But it's a comfortable humidity, which is rare. It's not, it's not 85, feels like 113 humid. But anyway, New Bern, North Carolina is super cute. I definitely want to come back and do some more exploring. I think they have we did ask our waiter about the beach that was here, and the closest beach I think he said Atlantic Beach, and that is like 45 minutes away from here. But yeah, it's super cute, you guys. So if you're ever like just looking for a cute, charming weekend getaway, it's not very expensive here either. And in the downtown area, literally everything is walkable, which I love. So that's gonna be it for this video. It's just our little weekend trip to New Bern, and I just did a little walking tour, and that's it. So I will see y'all later. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy kind of walk around videos that are very chill, definitely like, subscribe, stick around, leave me a comment, and let me know if you've ever been to New Bern, if you've ever heard of New Bern, because before we had to come here, no, I had never ever heard of New Bern, North Carolina, and I'm glad I did. So anyway, with that said, I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Babe, the restaurant was called what? Persephone's?
Head west on Pollock Street toward East Front Street, then turn left onto East Front Street.
I don't remember. Persimmons, I believe. I don't know.
Oh, Persimmons, not Persephone's. Right?
I don't know. Make sure before you record that and give people wrong information. How about that? Just Google it right quick.
In 800 feet, turn right onto South Front Street.
I'll figure it out if it was Persimmons or Persephone's. Oh, I think
It's not Persephone's.
Turn left onto Pollock Street, then turn left to stay on
the
Pollock
sign
Street.
might tell me. Oh no, it doesn't. It just says the River Walk. Yeah, I don't know. But lots of
500 feet, turn left onto Craven Street.
bed and breakfasts too. Yeah, it's like 3 or 4 right in the. Oh, this is a party.
At the
Oh,
light,
that's
turn
the
left
wedding
onto
and
Raymond
event
Street.
venue. Another bear.
In a quarter mile, turn left.
Okay. So it was Persimmons and not Persephone. Oh, is that a parking space right there?
Probably.
Like 2. Yeah.
We'll go move the car.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Put the green across the parking.
I was just making a point.
Right.